Кулачками ты имеешь в виду это? Как его? Беовульфа, что ли? А. Ну, значит, четверки тебе Гильгамеш понравится. За Донта. Интересно, будет ли Дакур использовать этого? Как хуйня называется, которая, блядь, красной парашей стреляет. Блядь, не в ту сторону. Вниз. Нет, это... Не Пандора. Который из Бериала падает, это параша. Очень забываю, как она называется. За Данта, когда играешь. Гильгамеш падает с ехидны. Люцифер, да, он. Думаю, что связано с демонами.
No. I just like hanging out in the sewers because they smell better than what I ate for breakfast. Any other stupid questions?
Not yet. But if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside the bell tower compound. But as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tong's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside bell tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, Migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical bell tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tong tell you? If Bell Tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hengsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily. When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now get going. Wouldn't want you to miss your next ride.
Ха. Юмор. Noodle Factory. В смысле нельзя больше тайфуна? Я лучше избавлюсь от чего-то. Тайфун это заебись. Тайфун это хорошо. Ать. Через газ я не пройду. Окей, а где система ваших лазеров подключена? Сука. Сзади. Мудила. Ай, короче. Говорится, здрасте. Я новенький. Я вижу, что ты сзади идешь, сволочь. Ну, по стелсу. Тихо, мой мальчик. Да, security one.
Access grant.
Так, у меня есть еще дохуя шоколадок? Или только эти 2 стака?
You Tom's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me, but you are neither bell tower nor Chinese. Am I to assume my honored father is
Хули
covering
такое
his back
эхо
by sending you
громкое,
into
алло?
Strimlю instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, Bell Tower had a lot of firepower out there. You may have been able to slip past them with ease, but I'm thinking it's safer in here. No offense, American.
None taken. I wasn't crazy about the odds myself, but when I questioned it, I was told to give you this.
Well, well. Way to go, Father. This changes everything. Assuming they reassembled it correctly. You ready to go?
Tell me something first. How the hell...
Whatever do you mean?
Come on, kid. I may not be 100% up on the triads, but I'm betting your dad's not far from becoming a dragon head. I find it highly unlikely that the local authorities could just waltz in and take off with his son.
Under normal circumstances, you would be right. But in this case, I'm the one who waltzed over to them.
You volunteered to be kidnapped? Why?
Let's just say, my father and I do not share the same love of augmentation.
I'm not following you.
Tong Si-hung would never willingly allow his only son to leave his side. I needed a way to convince him that I had to leave Hengsha immediately.
So you orchestrated the kidnapping. You're playing with fire, kid. By pitting the triads against...
That...
Right.
Заебал
And
пиздеть.
some...
I will...
Yeah, but stick close. Your father and I have some unfinished business to take care of, and it all goes to shit if I don't get you back to him in one piece.
Don't worry about that. I'll make sure Father sticks to his promise. Maybe even get him to throw in a little extra. But as grateful as I am for your assistance, see you later.
Инвизер сраный. А, я получил ачивку Ghost. Я понял. Я в дверь попадаю, правильно? Бля, я забыл, что эта херня пока разгонится. Я успею умереть 10 раз. Блять, серьезно? Я не сохранился. Черт. Блядь. Как мне бесит то, что я умираю с одного чиха. Блядь. Короче, как залезли, так и выйдем. Заебали. Какая? Не, Deus Ex хорошая игра, но, блин, ну, типа, я сейчас подыхаю от одного чиха, это чуть подбешивает, но ладно. Как бы все равно где-то какой-то эндгейм начинается, типа. Если бы я еще понимал, сколько мне еще осталось, это было бы покруче. Есть augmentation? Нет. Уровень медленно тикает теперь. Ну да. К сожалению. Я еще хотел сегодня в Сигу поиграть, но походу уже не поиграю. Эх. Обидно тогда. Корабль ты типа DLC-шный, то имеешь в виду? Ненавижу стены. Я сначала их убивал, теперь сидим, чилим вместе. Клево. Здорово.
You have talent, Jensen. You ever need a job, you tell me. I'll hook you up.
I take it the kid made it back in one piece?
He says I owe you a weapon. I always repay my debts. With interest.
I'll settle for you telling me what you know.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Heisensu pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
That's a whole lot of maybe, Tong.
True. But maybe you lucky more times than I can count.
Bell Tower runs tight security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package
Ну сейчас
inside
как
a
раз
box
DLC
in an
идет.
equipment shed. You find it,
Как я
you talk,
понимаю.
and I tell you what to do next.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
Всех проколбасило.
Found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front.
То есть тут еще дохуя, как я понимаю, да? Обидно. На плане, конечно, игра хорошая сюда, но я ж привык делать кек. Сделаю еще один хардсейв. А, вы не рады меня видеть. Я понял. Ту хэви говорите? Блять. Кроссбоу. Погнали.
Access granted.
Угу. Угу. Не знаю, я особо не смотрю давно уже.
Access granted.
Сейчас будет веселье. Робот все еще жив? Да. И Логерс. Лежать. Молодой человек. Кто такой клевый по мне решил пострелять?
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen, you're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Взламываем.
Access granted.
Я получил ачивку Hacker. Что это вообще значит? Successfully hack at least 50 devices in one playthrough. Ну да, я такой. I'm hacker man. Здорово, Кукус. Да ничего, видишь, играю еще. Ай! А ты оказался ближе, чем я думал. Найс флешки, пацаны. Своих слепите. Тихо. Не уебайся. Пока нет, я только с осени начну читать. Ай-яй-яй. С осени начну двигаться. Стоп, это робот. Я же вроде бы перепрограммировал роботов. Ну, я, скорее всего, не смогу, потому что у меня нет ни денег, ничего. Я этого робота убью тайфуном. У меня один левый из стака есть.
Self-destruct sequence.
Там еще есть? А, это турель. Второе это плохо. Блять. Да камон. Мне куда надо? Сюда? Да, я посмотрю свой инвентарь. Не этих штук много, по сути. Есть амимина. Что у меня еще есть? Есть импы гранаты. А где мои заряды тайфунов? Или я только что последний свой просрал, я тогда охуею. Или я слепой, просто не вижу. У меня же было их 5. А вот, еще 5 тайфунов.
Access grant.
Окей.
Shit!
Весьма слабенький таймер. Это была подстава, как я понимаю, да? Нет, у меня места не было.
So that distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tom? Richard, I'm going off the grid for a while. Not sure how long.
Why? What are you up to, Jensen?
Following a lead.
And where exactly is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out now! Load and secure those pods!
Answer me, Jensen. Where are you going?
Hell if I know, Pritchard. Hell if I know.
Окей. Мы поплыли на корабль. А чё мне в Дискорде пингуют? Кто-то мне может сказать? ВК Сидж собирает. Блин, я бы забайтился, честно говоря.
Megan.
Костас, завтра можно.
Here, I'm afraid. Though I admit I'm curious who she might be. Who are you? And what
Да я
are
вижу, я
you
уже
doing
прочитал.
on my ship?
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
You the cruise director? Because I've got a complaint.
You think you're funny, do you? Well, let's see how funny you feel after Lieutenant Keitner gets through with you. Lieutenant?
It's useless to resist. This chair has a built-in EMP field generator. Your augs are nothing but dead metal right now.
Is that so?
No doubt they will have reset to factory zero. You need a limb clinic.
You can't have it both ways, you know. You can't play the good cop when you've been playing the bad cop.
А,
You think you're clever, don't you? But this ship is heading to a bell tower naval base, a military facility for the confinement and interrogation of unprivileged belligerents. And when we get there, we're going to take you apart.
You'll have to get me there first.
You're outnumbered and outgunned. I don't think it'll be a problem. Still, when they found you in that cargo container, you did manage to take out a number of highly trained men. Tell me something, Hotshot. Do you enjoy taking people's lives?
yes.
Doesn't keep me awake at night when I do. How about you, sweetie?
I'm not the one planting bombs and blowing up dockyards, darling.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Like hell you don't. We may not know who you are yet, but Burke's running your profile as we speak. High-grade combat spec augmentations, built to be somewhat unnoticeable so you blend in with the civs. Someone spent an awful lot of money creating you.
Lucky me.
So I guess the real question is, are you a terrorist? Or some kind of corporate thief?
Would you be happier if I told you that I'm neither?
You have absolutely no idea of the shit you're in, do you? Rifleman Bank Station is a black
То есть
site
мне
off
сейчас
the grid.
все мое оружие еще позабирали, его не вернут?
No one even knows
Или
where
как?
it is. You'll be dropped
Ауги
into
то
a deep,
понятно,
dark
оружие.
hole and never see the
Нахуй их
light
собирал всю игру.
again. Stew on that for a while, tough guy. Commander Burke and I are returning to the base. Keep a close eye on him. You've secured his gear?
Yes, sir. Locked in one of the rooms upstairs, sir.
Good. Then you have your orders.
Pritchard. Are you there? Pritchard? Damn it.
Shit. I'm glad Burke and the LT are flying back to the base. They both look ready to tear someone's head off. And not each other's for once.
Doesn't surprise me. I get the feeling this guy's not the talkative type. Probably can't even feel pain anymore with all that gear.
Maybe if Burke doesn't fuck around. Leave it to his boys.
Access
They get him
granted.
prisoner in detention, he'll spill his guts or they'll spill them for him.
I'm not sure about that.
Нихуя нет. Заебись.
This one's not like our usual unlawful belligerents. Did you hear how it went down when they found him? It took 8 guys. Plus, I was upstairs and I saw the equipment they took off him. And what about those augments?
Well, it's none of your business who he is. We just have to guard him until the transfer. And by the way, watch yourself. If you go and choke on unlawful belligerents like you just did in front of the wrong guy, you might join him in lockup. So shut up and keep watch.
You see it? What
Stop
are you
him!
doing here?
Hold it! Kill the bastard! Get out!
Ай! Да пиздец. Какого хрена меня сразу спалило?
Access granted.
He'll spill his guts or they'll spill them for him.
Смысл с этого выхода, блять? Если там выйти нельзя. Или я что-то не понимаю.
Patrol to Charlie. Anomalous reading in sector D6. Monitor.
Jesus, what is it now? We just got here. Now we gotta move?
You'd rather keep standing in an empty passageway? At least this gives us something to do. I heard that.
Надо забрать свой эквип, пока не выполнить дело. Ебать на тоненькой, конечно, это все равно происходит.
Someone's running.
Bank station control confirmed.
Знаете, как я заберу свои вещи? Ну что, код надо найти, получается? Или как? Или я не туда смотрю?
heard you, bastard! I knew someone was here.
I heard him. Checking it out.
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots. Holding for dog confirmation.
Пиздец.
Adjusting main ballast.
Окей, я понял. Током ебашит. Да встань ты, тупой Дженсен. Да не хочу я стрелять, я хочу откинуть эту сраную хуйню со своего ебала.
For liftoff. Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
Так, ладно, я сейчас вернусь.